All right, welcome to vlog number 8 from Corn-Fed Films, Adventures in the Life of Mike Coleman and Family. I hope you enjoy this one, and try to narrate some of this as we go, but I'll try not to talk too much.
All right, today we are loaded up going to Meridian for the SECCA, SECCA Hare Scramble 2-moto format. The ice cream man is here. He doesn't have his ice cream shoes on, but he's here. He's got new graphics, new plastic on his bike. Wade Sweat's got his coffee as usual. We're headed to pick up Chris Kelly on the way to Meridian. All right, we have now found Mr. Kelly. He was hiding in his garage. Got his bike loaded up. Paige, he's expressing some concerns about my rim lock.
In the front.
Justin, pull that on down on the side over there a little bit.
He says my rim lock doesn't look normal. It looks extremely normal to
It doesn't
me.
need attention anymore.
But anyway,
I really don't want to put any more attention on it.
Chris is always noticing shit like that and scaring the hell out of you. We're leaving the humble Kelly abode, and Wade says we got to go get breakfast.
Yes.
We're unloaded here, pulled up at the site. Try to get up here and give you an idea of the people here. We got people all the way up there on the hill park. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, it looks like it's going to be a good turnout. Weather turned out perfect. Unloading and getting ready to race.
For those of you that have never been there, Meridian is very sandy. You start in a big sand pit, and if you let off the gas at all, you'll tip over. I need to get better at that, obviously, but that's how the start goes. It's a big sand pit with a bunch of sand berms in it. So here we go. As you can see, when we get around this corner here, they put some enduro cross type things in here with some telephone poles to hop over and a little tabletop jump here. You can jump that if no one's in front of you, but I'm too chicken to jump it with people around me. And then this is a double that I just could not pull the trigger on in the race. I've now learned to jump it, but I didn't want to screw up with everybody around. Some more little poles to hop over, enduro cross type stuff, and then it's into a bunch of sandy corners. I think I'm running 5th at this point, and the sand's kind of wearing on me. My arms are starting to pump up, and I was not riding as aggressive as I should. Of course, I never ride as aggressive as I should. It's one of the reasons I don't crash very much. But anyway, I ended up 7th overall for the day, and at this point I'm running 5th. They do a 2-moto format, so they average your results from 2 motos. And as you'll see here in a little bit, I had a terrible first moto. I was running 5th here, and then I crash into a bridge in a minute, and then I go the wrong direction and have to do a whole half a lap again because I got lost and had to turn around and get back on the course. And when I got back on, I was far back in the pack, so I didn't have a very good first moto. That's Chris Kelly going by me right there. Good racing buddy and full-time mechanic for me. He's much faster than me, as you can see he blew by me. He gets on away from me. I think Chris ended up third in our class overall in the day. And I may have said overall a minute ago. I meant overall the two motos. Chris was third in our class. I was seventh in our class. I don't know where we were in the overall results. Not anywhere near third and seventh. Those guys the AA guys were flying through this stuff. But anyway, I didn't mean to say I was overall seventh overall. I meant overall in my class over both of the motos. Anyway, sit back and watch. I'll let the racing speak for itself here for a minute. You'll see me crash into the bridge. Okay, the bridge incident is coming up. I hit a little root with my front tire and it made me go off course, not go where I meant to go. And I clipped the end of the bridge and break the handrail off the thing and almost go off in the ditch. You'll see that coming up here in just a second. I'll try to slow it down for y'all where you can see what happens. But anyway, one little bitty old root knocks my front tire out of whack and I almost go off in that ditch over there to the right. You'll see it right here. Alright, after I survived the bridge incident, I then screw the course up, go the wrong direction. You'll see right here, I go down in this little area and I accidentally pass two arrows. There's one pointing to the right and then there's one way over there. Then there's a wrong way sign right there. And as I go up this hill, I see the guy in front of me, so I think, well, I'm still on course. And then I go under a ribbon. That's a rookie mistake. You never go under a ribbon in a race. That always means you screwed up. But I see him up there and I think, well, I must still be going right. And then I see this arrow and I think, okay, this is the course. But then I'm looking down going, man, it does not look like a hare scramble has gone through here. And I'm looking at the ground going, no, we're on the wrong way, we're going the wrong way. And about that time I see some traffic through the woods over there to my right, and I realize that the race course is over there, and the arrow that I saw must be from another race or from an old enduro or something. So I start looking for a way to cut through the woods and get back over there to where I think the race is, and I do it right here. You'll see I come up right here and a guy comes rolling by and I think, okay, I'm back on course. I was, but the problem was I was on course about 1.5 miles further back from where I left it. So this is a section that we had already done. I get back on behind this guy and start clipping along trying to get back in the race. And I realized, holy crap, I've already ridden all this. So now I've got to go an extra 1.5 miles or so around again. I have to go back through that bridge that I broke the handrail on and all that section. And that put me back in like 12th overall in my class. And I keep saying overall, I don't mean to, but it put me back in 12th in my class. And I finished right about 12th, I think. The next moto I did better, and when they averaged my scores, I ended up 7th overall. So this little detour right here really cost me a better placing, but I just raced for the fun of it anyway. I don't care whether I'm 7th or 4th or whatever, I'm never going to win the thing. So it's a lot of fun, and even though it was kind of a screwed up race, I had a good time doing it. And SECCA puts on a great race. That was my fault for missing those obvious arrows. I did note though in the second moto somebody had gone back and put up a bunch more arrows, so maybe I wasn't the only guy who made that mistake. Anyway, sit back and watch, and I'll let the racing speak for itself for a minute.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I cut that 1.5 miles or so out, and here I am coming back up to the bridge again. I just wanted to show you the destruction I caused with my knee when I hit the handrail. I'm glad I was wearing knee guards. I'll show you, I'll slow it down as I go over it and show you the bridge here. It's coming up right about here. Across the bridge and get it up the hill here, a deer comes flying across the trail in front of me. I'll try to slow that down. Okay, we just fast forwarded to a time when the first moto is already over, but I didn't realize that. The man told us we were supposed to do 3 laps. And he meant the fast guys would probably do 3 laps. Since I got lapped, I only had to do 2. Most of the field got lapped by the fast guys, but he told me I had to do 3 laps. So when I finished my first moto, there was nobody standing there. I went on back in and started doing another lap. This is climbing Headlight Hill right here for the 3rd time. After I didn't even have to climb it, you'll see I get stuck right here. And about this time, I start hearing a little boy yelling for help. I crash and fall back down, and I hear, "Help, please, help." And I end up going over there and helping him.
Where are you? Where are you? What's wrong?
I can't drink it.
It'll be alright, man. They'll come get you if you can't get it out. You crash?
I crashed up there.
He had obviously had a little tumble down the hill and flooded his bike out. I could not get it to start. I kicked it and kicked it and kicked it. I fast forwarded this little scene because it's just me kicking and kicking and kicking, and I tried all the tricks you do with a flooded bike, like turning the gas off, kicking it for a while, or holding the throttle wide open and kicking it for a while, and it never would start.
It smells flooded. Well, I can't turn your gas off. There it is. I don't know, man.
Which way is this choke on? Down or up?
It goes when it's up.
It's on when it's up.
At this point, I see my buddy Wade Sweat go by.
Go get him.
He's racing a class behind me and has
Buddy.
opted to do an optional third lap also that he didn't have to do. So I also see a course marshal, and I flag him down and tell him about the kid, and then I jump on my bike and go catch Wade.
I'll tell him to come get you, okay? You're alright. What's your name?
Gabe
Gabe what?
White.
Gabe White. He needs help. There you go, like this.
So I get the kids sorted out, and then I set on a quest to run down Wade. It took me a few minutes. I cut a lot of that out, but you'll see running down right up here in these sand whoops. Wade and I raced all the way back to the parking lot, only to find out that that entire lap was unnecessary. We were supposed to stop after our second lap, but apparently we rolled through before they put the checkered flag out and after the race was officially over. So there was a brief moment there where several of us didn't realize the race was over. We were told to do 3 laps, but that meant the fast guys would do 3 laps, and if we got lapped, we would do less than that. And I didn't put all that together in my head, and Wade and I and several other people accidentally rode a 3rd lap for no reason. That mattered because we didn't get a chance to rest between the motos like everybody else did, and by the time we got back to the parking lot, it was essentially time to start the second moto. Anyway, it was kind of a screwed up weekend, but a lot of fun, and helped the kid out of the woods, made sure he was okay and not scared anymore, and had the fun of running down Wade in the sand whoops. So it was not a bad weekend at all, especially when you don't really care where you finish. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time I post.